Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. My name is Gabriel, and today we're going to do a reading from the Divine Abundance Oracle cards by Tasha Silver. I recently just repurchased this deck because the other one is no longer with me, and I just wanted to have this in my possession again. It's a really nice deck, and we'll just go ahead and dive into it. So the first card that I pulled today is Clearing. As true offering arises, it becomes easy to let go. You start to trust that more will always arrive. You shift from mine, mine, mine to God's, God's, God's. Such freedom. Yes, when you start to give your desires to God, the desires that God gave you back to God, God helps you, manifest them. When you're hanging on to yours or you're making it about yourself, I want these things kind of selfishly, it makes it harder. You're kind of controlling, you kind of take this, I have to manifest it through my own power, through my own will. That doesn't really work. You have to do these things with God, and, you can call it spirit or source or universe, love, whatever you want to call it. But if you're doing this from a place of control, you're trying to do it with your own energy, it's going to feel like a very daunting task, and it's going to take a lot longer. And when you get it, you're probably not going to be happy, because as you clear upsets and you clear, and you heal yourself with the mirror exercise, you're loving yourself, that is meant to point you towards your creator. That is meant to help cultivate gratitude for the divine and help you form a relationship with your source of love. And, as you do that, you take your power back because you realize that you're giving all to God. There was a quote recently from Twin Flame Ascension School where Jeff essentially says that choice is an illusion. And while it is true that your choice is powerful and you do have free will as a child of God, you don't have choice in the way of you don't have choice in the way that you were created. You don't have choice in the desires that God put in your heart. So when you surrender to those desires, you surrender to the way that you were created and to your divine self, it becomes a great relief because you're allowing God to do these things for you and not taking it on yourself. All of these things, manifesting your good, claiming all these things, clearing the path to the things that you desire. All of that is God's job. All you have to do is choose it and walk the path one step at a time as God paves it. Your job is very easy. All you have to do is want it and just surrender it to God, and God makes it happen. And it's such a relief because you think oh, I have to do this all by myself, but it's not true. God is there with you, and God is going to help you move through it. The next card is Worth. You have been worthy to belong to love all along without any need to improve. In fact, you are love itself. Yes. And while we are on a healing ascension journey, just because you have to heal does not mean you are unworthy. You are worthy of love just as you are right now. You are worthy of love because God created you that way. And that has never changed, no matter what you think has gone wrong or what you think is, what you've done or anything like that. You are always worthy of love. And healing is just aligning to that worth. You're clearing out anything that says you're not worthy of love. You're cleaning out everything that says, that you should be punished or that you're not lovable or anything like that. That's what healing is. It's just releasing those illusions and realigning to the truth of your worth and value and love as a divine child of God. All right, the next card is Faith. Miraculously, amazingly, everything I need always comes. Love is opening me to receive beyond anything I imagine. Yes, and I recently had like a little breakthrough on this recently. I went through MAP not too long ago, and you know, I was kind of healing through something, and I was like, I had hope that something would happen. And I was feeling into that, and my MAP practitioner was kind of like hope, you know, and really pointing to that of how that feels bad. Like, just even feeling into it now as I said that, like I can feel that lower vibration of hope versus faith. And if you take a minute to really feel into that difference of I hope to be with my twin flame, I hope to be abundant, versus I have faith that I will be with my twin flame. I have hope, or I have faith that I will be abundant, or I am abundant. The faith is built on the knowing. The faith is built on God. The faith is built on truth. Whereas hope is like kind of built on fear and this anxiety of like, I hope that it will happen, but I don't know. Like you can feel that like, ugh, like hope isn't strong. Faith is strong. Faith is what will carry you through, not hope. So it's very important that when you're claiming your abundance, you're claiming your twin flame, you're claiming your life of love, you're claiming your healing, that you have faith. Faith, not hope. I hope it'll work. No, I have faith that it'll work, because that is much more powerful in manifesting what you want. And that is built on that truth and love, that you will move to the other side and claim all that you're asking for and more. All right. Extraordinary. There is a wild and impetuous uniqueness to you that deserves to be honored. Yes, you are extraordinary. You are an extraordinary, unique, loving being. You are divine. You are a child of God. You are a unique expression of God. And if you're not tapping into that, if you're not expressing yourself authentically, you are doing a disservice to the world, because we don't get to experience your light. And I understand sometimes how intimidating this can be. This is something that I've struggled with too, is like being vulnerable and being authentic and not building up this wall of like perfectionism, or, you know, like, oh, I'm perfect all the time, or I'm like this, or I'm like that. Like, authenticity is something that I work on all the time. And it's like, it can feel very vulnerable. It can feel like you're going to be judged, or people are going to think you're weird, or people are going to blah, 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 blah. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter what other people think. You expressing yourself from a place of pure love, pure joy, the authenticity, the unique person that is you. No one else can be that. You are you. And like you shining in the world brings more light to the world. And even if only an audience of 3 people watch your videos, you know, sometimes my videos don't reach everyone, and that's okay, because you know, the audience that's meant to find these videos will find them. And I know that as I go more deeply into my own uniqueness and my own love and my own authenticity, that I'll relax into that, and you know, God will come through me more genuinely and expressively, and it will, you know, only through me can God express himself in the way that he does through me, just like it is with you. So don't hold back. You are extraordinary, and it's okay to be that way. And the last card is Awakening. Oh my Lord, wake me from life as a spiritual sheep. May I hear you through my own instincts and common sense. Yeah, this is an awakening journey, and I feel like it's kind of piggybacking off of this extraordinary card, and how like you're you know, God is moving through you in a way that only he can move through you. You know, you have your own unique journey with God. You have your own intuition, and it's always important to check in with your heart when you're going through all these experiences, to feel the way you feel. You know, we need guidance often, you know, from those who have come before us and those who are doing the journey. And thankfully, Jeff and Shalia have given us the teaching from God about twin flames and, you know, how to maneuver the journey. But there's a lot of this that you'll have to uncover about yourself, you know, finding the truth of your polarity like I did, you know, or finding the truth of who your twin flame is. All of that is a unveiling process, a revealing process as you move through your journey. And your journey won't look exactly like mine. Mine won't look like yours, and that's okay. But, you know, it's important to trust your intuition, trust your heart, trust God's guidance through yourself and through others. And like, don't just take someone else's word for it. Feel into your heart. You know, as you develop that relationship with the divine, that's how you're going to go deeper into your awakening journey and deeper into that relationship with God and your twin flame and, you know, ultimately yourself. All right. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you like this video, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more. If you'd like support on claiming your own harmonious union, you can find all of my services at sacredtwinflameunion.com, and I will see you in the next video.